Hello, everybody! Hopefully the microphone is not too loud. At least it shouldn't be. I'm actually using the microphone that is on the Rift itself. Let me just adjust the volumes. It's not easy to see when you have this headset on. Well, hello, Candy, Gabriel, and Health. And I'm trying to find my controllers here. There we go. So everything should look good. At least I hope so. Seems to be looking good. Now you have to turn on the audio on the game itself. Now I'm not gonna be using the in-game music because, you know, it's only just one song. So let's save that. And also, I can see you guys talking here! Chat box is way too big. Chat is huge on screen. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. Finland not cold enough, have to go even colder in VR. Well, in my area, actually, it is not that cold these days. It's like +2 Celsius all the time. So we don't even have snow here. Hang on, if I can find the goddamn cursor. Yeah. Where is the cursor? I'll just do this. There we go. My voice is distorting a bit. Well, I'm using the Rift Oculus's own microphone, so I don't know actually how it sounds. So you'll have to bear with me on that. But I can see you guys typing there. So you don't see the chat other than when I turn this over. I have set it up so I can see it in VR itself. But I just noticed that I need to actually set up something with the Restreamio. Just hang on. I'm gonna turn down the music a lot. So it's just in the background. Otherwise I won't be hearing myself think. Where is it? Notifications. Notification volume. There. It's weird, even here in NH, it's unseasonably warm right now, though it was very, very cold a couple of weeks before. If it displays Ferragress's top cheer, should I do it with the utmost ceremonial respect, or may you do it with joking irreverence? You do it whatever way you want, Gabriel. I don't care. And if you have noticed, yes, I'm sitting down, because this kind of a game you actually want to play sitting down. Did somebody type another message? So I can confirm that I can hear the messages come through. Because I have put a sound effect for the Yeah, I heard that. Will this be a speed run? No. I see that kappa, and I still say, no, seriously. This game does not have speedruns in them. They're all timed. All the tournaments. I have already played one tournament, the basic training. I have done that, and that took me like 2.5 hours. These tournaments are long. Did somebody type in another message? This time I'm not gonna be talking over it. Yep. There's the sound effect. That's the sound effect of you guys sending a message on here. I put that sound effect there so I can hear it. Now let's see. Seasonal fishing, huh? Another message. Thank you. But I put it there so I can do this. I just turn around, I see your messages there. But don't make like really long ones, because I'm not sure if it's gonna show up. At least the whole text of it. And then again, you never know. Can I see the info in here? It's all the way, yeah. This one I did, and I got 2nd place in it. I didn't do too well. I go to the next one. Nope. Well, that's still broken, okay, I guess. Mr. Destructoid. Okay, so you put down Destructoid, I know that. Exterminate old record. Crush, kill, destroy, swag. Those are really good references there, Gabriel. That's pretty sweet, like you flip a poster or pamphlet. Yep. It's a program that I bought on Steam that actually does this. It's called an overlay VR, OVR in short. But it's an overlay system that you can use in VR. And you can set it on either controller or just put it on the side somewhere. And apparently I did something that made it smaller. What did I do? Oh shit, did I break it? Have I broken this system now? There it is. Okay, now it's showing again. Damn. Gotta be careful with the program. Might have been pushing buttons there for... No, it's still all looking good on the desktop. And then we're apparently listening to Zool this time. Okay, let's get Justin back. Close. Close. Thank you. It's not really responsive sometimes, the game. Well, let's go to seasonal fishing, which is the next tournament. And all these... I actually like it that all of these players are actually Finnish names. I kind of like it because it is a Finnish game, so... But most of these are just fictional places. But there are some actual real places here in the maps. And Gabriel says, "Hi, Jace," if you didn't notice. And also the, hey, Spicky! Hey, all. Good evening, all. Hey, Spicky. I see you. And I see Jace saying hello. Everybody saying Spicky. Hello. Yeah, it's Ice Lakes VR. Yes. Hopefully I'm still on camera, because I will not be moving at all. So, I don't even know where the camera is. No, there. In that direction. I should be staring at this direction. Because I was staring at that direction when I was setting this game up, so the menu shows there. Need to do a quick restart, be right back, and yes, you are on cam, but be right back, guys. Okay. Actually, let's go back. Tournament. No, forfeit. Okay. Tournament. I want to see the info on this. How long is this? So that's 2 hours and 15 minutes in total, just like the previous one. I can get lots of rewards. You need those reward points if you want to buy some new jigs, baits, lures, even new rods and such. You need those. So that's why I'm gonna play some tournaments. I'm gonna play one tournament today, and it's gonna be this one. Bring dynamite. Fortunately, I forgot to buy dynamite, so we're just gonna be using lures and other stuff. Sorry. I was thinking of buying dynamite, but it's very expensive, and I didn't get enough points for it. So I hope the microphone is good enough for this, because I don't know what the sound quality is on the microphone. So hopefully it's good enough. And I gotta remember that I'm actually gonna be staring at this direction, because that's where the camera is. Well, let's start this. Let's do the seasonal fishing. We're at morning, it's fall, and we got 30 minutes to go around the lake to fish most species. So number of different species caught determines the winner. That's the, yeah, determine the winner. Okay, let's go fishing, shall we? And here you find it's only slightly worse than normal. Okay. And that blue guy there, that's me. So let's move on that way, because nobody went there. There we go. That's me. Let's actually go a little bit more there. Not be too close to the shore. Start drilling. Let's go. It's quite deep here. 40 meters in total. Let's see, let me change my jig. I'm gonna go for... I actually do have the green goblin, never mind. Cancel. Change the hook. That's the yellow submarine. Good. And go. And this is it. This is what we're gonna do for the next 2 hours. Fishing. Ice fishing. Can you got your defrost liquids or antifreeze even? Of course. I came prepared. The whole game is about patience, you know. Just gotta sit, wait, and hope. Is your vodka in the red or yellow lidded tin? No, that's my lure, and those are my bait. My vodka is next to the couch, next to my leg right there. And that's in real life. Yep, we got a fish. Come on. Come on. So what do we get? Okay, we got ourselves a perch. Hopefully we can get a different fish next time. Just get in there. Hopefully the music is not too loud. I think it's a bit low, but at least you can hear it, hopefully. Don't you hate the taste of alcohol? I do! And I'm only joking, Gabriel. I got juice. Fresh lemonade next to me in a bottle. If I need it. Which I probably will. I hope you guys can see the game just fine. It's through the right lens of the Oculus Rift itself. Oh, never mind. His vodka is called Pepsi Max. Woo! I do have Pepsi Max, but it's in the fridge. Today I'm drinking fresh lemonade juice. And back. Hello, Specky. Welcome back. Come on, give me another fish. Yes, a Xander. That's more like it. You have the same problem I do. You fear can barely detect sarcasm. Yeah. But my problem with sarcasm is in text. I can hear sarcasm in people's voices. But with text, it's not as easy. So all audio levels and everything are good. The game is good, mate. Okay. Sorry. I shouldn't be shaking my head because you're seeing through here. So for you, the game would be shaking a lot. I'm sure it shakes a lot when I'm talking. I just can't help myself when rock and roll or metal starts playing. You got a headband, man. Yep. Please be a small fisher. Any other fish than a Xander and a perch. You are a perch. Actually, let's go to the map. Back to map. Let's find another place for us. Let's go there. Move your ass, little guy. Move your ass. Yeah, that's a good spot. Bang. I'm a fast driller. Get all the way to the bottom. And actually, let's add a lure. Let's put some trout jam in there. And let's see what we get. Hopefully something good. Hey, Max. Now you turned over to Twitch, apparently. You often notice it better in text than in voices. Interesting, Gabriel. Spending your young adulthood on 4chan probably ruined you. Probably. And one more. What do we get? Woo! We got ourselves another Xander. I don't want a Xander. I already got a Xander. Sarcasm is hard for you to detect both online and in real life, which is a bit ironic since you have a very sarcastic sense of humor. That you do, Candy. Ah, you're at home today. Ah. Hopefully not sick or anything. I have new item in my inventory. Thank you, Steam. It's too bad you don't see anything, any wildlife or anything going around. But you get to see on the... in the world map, you actually get to see foxes and rabbits going around. "23 minutes. Your son is sick. Aw. Hopefully he gets better soon. Hopefully. And he enjoys watching me ice fish. And as you can see, it says here that I can adjust the jig depth, and I can use a lure, or raise the jig. I can also do the jig. Kinda. I actually don't remember what the jig is. I know it's a dance move, but I don't remember exactly what type of a dance move it is. Come on. Yiggy. Yeah, we do hope that he recovers soon. That is one tiny perch. That is extremely tiny. Just a little... 72 grams of a perch. That's not even a fish, in my book. Alright, let's see. Let's go way over there. Let's go into the middle of the freaking lake. Move your ass, little guy. Move your ass. Further. Oh. And there. You have this game, Spidey. Whenever I want to, you can do a multiplayer. I know, Spiky, you already said this earlier today. Is there any wildlife moving around here? It's always fun to see. There you can see that white dot. That is a rabbit bouncing around. Well, let's dig into this now. I don't know why, but that's fun. Just to dig the hole yourself. Wow, it's shallow here. I wonder if I'm gonna get anything but purchase. But purchase. Also found an interesting snow mod for ETS2, which makes real time you think the road's snowy using real life data. That's also why you use emotes to indicate you're being sarcastic so other people that have a hard time detecting it will get it. Yeah, that's why I said Kappa is actually a good way to say that you have... Ooh, that's a new fish. What are you? You are a crucian carp. That's 3 fish. Can you catch the rabbit on your hook? Nope. No animals show up on the screen. And you cannot... And if you run at the animals on the overhead map, they just run away. I tried to catch a fox, but... he ran away from me. He was such a cute fox, too. But, just like in real life, they are scared of humans. And you're a Xander. I'm sure of it. Yep. Quite sensible, Candy Gloss. Yes. You're still here, but you will try to get that mod, okay? How can I make people's names highlight? At. You put at before the name. It's just like in Discord. Same system. I thought I felt my controller vibrate. I need to find a better spot. This is way too shallow of a good spot. You stop that. Use the force, Luke. You shouldn't need that, at least it highlights Jace for you, even if there's no @ Huh. Well, I guess in Twitch actually it works that way, but I usually use @ just to make sure that it does highlight a name. This is one really pesky fish, it doesn't want to come up. Here's just a perch. Let's find another spot. It's also fun that you can see the AI players running around. Tried to do that, SpiderMwa. When you pressed enter, it didn't send. Now it isn't working at all. Didn't send, showed up here. And I can see it right there, at SpiderMwa. Then why can't you see the highlighting? Because it only shows to the person you send it to, not yourself. If somebody sends your name there, because you only see your own highlights. Exactly. You don't see the other person's highlights. So you should see that your name there highlighted for you. That's how it works. Oop, there's a fish. There's a fish. There's a fish. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy! Come to me! Another Ziggy Zander. I need a better hook. Let's put on the meteor. There's the tiny meteor hook. Does it show different if you say Gabriel Meserve though? Probably does. But that stops you from knowing if it worked or not. Like most people, you need a visual confirmation that the command executed. What terrible interface design. Oh, it has a special background color for that as far as you can see. Well, it won't show in this at all, because this is a special type of an interface, so in this interface you cannot even see it. First time you've ever highlighted someone with @blah. If you are going to use a microwave to heat up a mug of water for tea, make sure you actually have water in the mug first. So now you just have a hot mug. Good going there, Candy. Woo! We got a pike! I think that's called a pike. Yay! 1.3 kilograms of a pike. That's a big one. No, it only warms up the mug. The microwave will only just warm up the mug, but nothing else happens to it. It would explode if it did have water and then you put a cold spoon inside it. The water would explode out of it. Mythbusters did it. Still got 16 minutes. Come on, come in, come in. Come in. Come to Papa. Come on. Man, you really did come out of there. This seems like a good spot because we also got a pike out of here. Maybe if I put it a little higher there. Maybe I should change the lure or something. Might help. Must smell nice now, Candy. Potpourri. Ooh! The line broke! It was a huge fish! It was a big fish! But I was too eager. Let's see, let's change the jig to a copper one. There we go. There we go. Let's see what fish I can lure with this one. Caught a little pikey. It's not even a little, it's a huge pike. Just look at the size of this monster. Yeah, now that's some good cooking right there. It's a dancing fish now, instead of a singing fish. Aha! I did feel a little nudge. And the little nudge means it's gonna be a tiny fish. How tiny is it? Oh, look at the little fishy. What are you? A roach. That is really tiny. 64 grams.
Oh, good. It's so cute. It's so cute.
I wouldn't eat that. It's pretty much just bones. Oop! We got a big one! I saw the line going down real low. What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, hello, big fish. Oh, a white fish. Nice. They die quick. Yep. Instantly when I let go of them, they die. So who's enjoying the game so far? I know I am. Oh, hi. I've been looking at the wrong way. Well, it happens when you have a VR set on your head. Especially when you're on a swiveling chair. Start to go in the wrong way. I've been staring at the other monitor when I should be... Whoop! So what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, you're a fat one. What are you? A bream. Ooh, nice. Nice blue fins on it. I don't even know what that fish is in Finnish. I'm bad with fish anyway. If somebody asked me to name the fish that I get without looking at them, I would not know. I don't even know fish. I only know a few fish by name in Finnish. Is fishing game a fishing game you know you have never been fishing before? You mean you were going to go this one time, but you mixed up the H for a T, and well, you ended up with a completely different experience. You gotta be careful, you know. Gotta read carefully, Rooster, before you go anywhere. What we learn, what we learn. What do we get? Something new, please. You're just a Xander. You're a big Xander, though. Let's change the jig to a berry porridge. Come on, change. Beep. And let's go to another spot on the map. Like a little bit over there. Come on, grab your backpack. There we go. A little bit more. And drill. Always enjoyed fishing in Minecraft as well, even more than construction and architecture actually. You just build a little shack, put over 9,000 chests in it, and start hoarding natural resources. Ooh, this is a deep spot. Alright. Equip other jig. Screw you. I bought a tons of bait, but I can't use with any of the jigs that I have. Apparently, some fish enjoyed my dancing. It'll take a while just to catch the fish. Get up here! Woo! Lahana! Which is a flounder. Yeah, I called it by its Finnish name. Like I said, I know a few fish in Finnish. It's a good thing I bought all of these different jigs, so I can capture all kinds of fish. That's the type of the game that I'm playing here. Gotta catch all different types of fish species. And I'd be lucky. What is this? This is like the 8th that I caught. So I have 8 different types of fish caught. Are the controls easy? Yeah, they're very easy. Did you turn off the heat and leave the windows open for the proper ice fishing experience? No. What the hell is this? An eel. What is this long fish that is usually called an eel? Oh look, it's an eel. I didn't even know that you can catch an eel in in Finland. Actually, you can't. But this is a fictional game, so there's all kinds of fish here anyway, so. It's not based in Finland at all. But they do have 2 maps that are in Finland, actually. Real locations in Finland. What do we get? Another flounder. There, you can go with your friend. There, have fun together. And... I should have used some other sound effect for the chat than the that thump that you hear.
God damn it! Why do they have to be so big?
Is this game VR only? An ice fishing game seems neat. You don't think you've seen it done before? No, this is not VR only. You can play this on the desktop normally. Just put some ice cubes in your pants. Oh, that would work. But you can play this outside VR. Ah, another pike. Pretty sure you get eels in Finland. Translates to ankerias. Well, I guess you do. Let's put some lure in there. See what we get. Hi, Rooster. Hey, Rooster. Everybody saying hello to Rooster. And Rooster answering back. See, he's using the ats to specify that he's talking to you. Loke, hi, Rooster Fury. Candy meant to say like, not Loke. That's how she greets everybody. Like, hi. That's Candy's style of saying hello. Like, hi. Loke tiddly, exactly. Damn it. There was a fish, but I missed it. I know. Even the game needs to tell me that I was too slow. Making bolognese, but you forgot the spaghetti, so using French fries instead. Don't judge me. Hey, French fries with bolognese is actually good. They go well together. You know that you won't see a highlight when a person A hails person B, but you still think that the user should see any highlights which they sent others. You're actually right about that. We should see then, yes. But just be in the comfort of it, Gabriel, that when you use at before a name like there, at Candy Gloss, they will see it highlighted. Rooster Fury, that sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah, actually it does. Maybe I should buy some French fries and make some bolognese for myself tomorrow. Or on Friday when after I come from the dentist. You will from now on. Good. Because using the at before a name, it works just like in Discord. It makes sure that the person you want to see the message will see the message. And that is a new fish, a crucian carp. Actually, didn't I catch a crucian carp already? I think I did. Thanks for helping me understand the problem. You're welcome. Hey, Nicole! Hello! I got this last month. I've had this for a while. I've only done one VR live stream before, and that was with Surgeon Simulator. But I will be doing more VR live streams now from now on because I looked up the tutorial how to get this all set up. So now I can do this a lot better. You got out of the habit using Whoa, that's a big bream. That's a huge bream. Holy shit. Because you watch another streamer that for some reason hates it when people use @name. Really? Interesting. I find it extremely helpful to use @name. It's not the first time you forgot the main ingredient. You made chili once but forgot the mince, so you used broccoli instead. It resulted in some mixed results. Well, not everything goes well together, you know. Only got 3 minutes left. Damn. At least I have found lots of different kind of fish already. Maybe I should start running to the starting point. Because I'm talking at you. Yeah, that actually explains it really well, because you are talking at the person. That's why you use the @. That actually is a really good way to explain it, Jace. Not too fond of it yourself, not bother with others using it, but you personally won't. You prefer to talk to a person, yeah. I use the @ myself because it gets the attention of the person I'm trying to talk to a lot better. It's just my preference, you know. Here's some lure for you. Some snackies. Somebody gotta catch my hook now. This is the last fish I'm gonna try to catch. Running out of time. Need to start running back to the starting line. You mean the ground meat? Yeah, using broccoli would like a good idea to me. Does not sound like a good idea to you, though partially because you hate broccoli. Make a fire, stay warm while fishing. I don't need a fire. I'm Finnish. I stay warm with sheer force of will. I know. 2-minute warning right there. Where are all the fish now? Come on. I haven't got a nibble in the last minute. Even the slightest nibble. Come on. I even threw lure at you. Just one fish. Minced beef broccoli is a bay, especially in gravy. Oh god, my typing today. It's good for your colon. Escarot, we're running. The more you know. Rainbows and shit. Come on. Come on. There we are. Back to map. You'll do without, you just have a semicolon. Ha! The jokes. Where is the starting line? It's that way, I remember. Now we wait for the camera. Thank you. Keep running that way, my little guy. I can actually zoom in or zoom out. There he goes! Look at him go! Whee! Now that way. Now that way. There's the starting line. We're getting close. Go, little guy, go! Run! That should get me to the ring. Barely making it. Hi, Mom, I'm on VR! You haven't really gotten into this game, maybe you'll make you see the light. Whew, that was close. Almost ran out of time, but there I am with all the other fishers. Yeah, you got a bucket on your head. I've got a snow flakes hat. Time is up. Did I win? 9 different fish. Eat your heart out, Miikka, Leena, Anssi, Timo, Kerttu, Katja, Sabi, Pilkka, Katja, Matias. Perkele. Matias, haista paska. Sorry, going all Finnish because they're Finnish names. Hey, Tomo. Hi, Tomo. Lord Buckethead. There's all kinds of different headwear that you can have in the game. I just went all Finnish. Blue suit, blue cap with snowflakes. Alright, so that was the first event. Biggest fish was Teuvo Sipilä. He won me by 60 grams, because I got a standard that was 1.35 kilograms. Shit. But my total weight was 13 kilos. That's a lot of fish. Just like Matthew Broderick says in Godzilla. Continue. Total number of fish caught determines the winner. So now I just gotta keep going and catching fish. We're at noon, it's winter. That means it's not gonna be easy to catch the fish. Because in winter time they go lower into the water. Well, let's go. Excuse me, Branch, but you're kinda in my way. Excuse me, Tree. Somebody shot me. Here I go. Camera, change, please. Camera, thank you. Here I am. I'm going all the way over there. Actually, I'm gonna go over here. Ha 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 ha, fooled you. Hey, Mark! Okay, let's see. I'm gonna change the jig into something a lot easier to catch smaller fish with. And Mark's just saying hello to everybody. Hi, Mark! Now for the bonus round, go ice swimming or whatever it's called. I think it's ice hole swimming. Or just ice swimming, I guess. Had a bit of plan that your outfit would fit in well here in New England too. Ah, ugly sweaters, huh? So you're in New England. Huh, that's cool. Didn't know that. It's cool. Oh, VR, come on. Don't be going all berserk on me today. Sorry about that if it goes all haywire. It sometimes does that because the sensors don't read too well. New Brexit. Is there a sauna VR game to follow up with? Unfortunately, no. Thought I felt something nibbling. New Hampshire, for some reason you thought you knew. I didn't know, actually. Now you all saw that we caught a fish. Oh, we got a pike! Damn! Wasn't expecting a pike. Oh, Kionkala. That's what you say in Finnish. You were born and raised in New Hampshire, lived in California for 11 months when you were 11 to 12, and then moved to Hawaii where you now live. Sauna game while being in a sauna. I don't think the electrical equipment would like that to be in the sauna while playing a game. Now for something to catch small fishes with. Hawaii. Damn. Yeah, Gabriel lives in Hawaii. Isn't that how you pronounce it? You know, properly. Hawaii, not Hawaii. Or something. It's Hawaii. My magical pointing. Hawaii! There we go. More fishies for me! I don't think I could deal with the heat of either of those places. You got heat sickness very easily. That sucks. Berkeley! And that's not really how you type it, Specky, but you got close. The natives and pretentious white people pronounce it Hawaii. Hawaii. Okay, so it's Hawaii. Pretentious white people. Thanks. I guess I'm pretentious. I'm only joking, Gabriel. Don't take it personally. I'm only joking. Because I am not a pretentious white person. I'm an asshole and an idiot. Havanakila. God damn. Will you stop that VR? You're making my audience sick with that kind of loading. And don't step on the Oculus Rift cord either. It's not good for me or the Oculus itself. It's alright, you understand. Good. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Look at you people living in the fancy places, whereas you're here in Derby, which is famous for being next to Nottingham. Oh, reduced to fury! I did not know that you're British. So hello there. Damn it! Damn it! Also nice to know that you live in Derby. Derby, I say. Yes. Close to Nottingham and Sherwood. Still amazed that the Oculus works so well without a USB 3.0 port. The only thing with the USB is that the sensors actually require a 3.0 port. They require it, but everything else works with the 2.0 port. Wouldn't mind a warm place to live in. Hey, are you saying that Finland is not warm enough? Just wait for summertime and it's warm enough. Derbyshire, yep. I guess that would be pronounced as Derpshire. British people have the weirdest ways of pronouncing some of their places. You wouldn't call NH a fancy place at all, not really anything of note around here either. What competition was I going for? Amount? Was it? Total amount. Yep. I better move because I'm not really catching that many fish. Will you continue the game? I really hate this system sometimes. It doesn't correspond really well. The HUD, I mean. Let's move over there. But it's America. Everything is better there. You loved it when you went to visit for a holiday. They do a well-organized little science program in the good universities, if you recall. Cool. Oh, there you are. Yeah, being through Finnish summers, almost 2 hours of a bit over 25 Celsius yet last year, 2 weeks of t-shirt weather. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, Jace is freaking Australian, not Finnish. So Finland is cold for him all the time. Wow! This is shallow, and I'm in the middle of the freaking lake. Well, let's see what we can catch here, if anything. I'll be here for 2 minutes at least. Don't you be breaking under me now. Try living here and see if you still say that. Also, our current goofball-in-chief is doing a good job ruining anything good about this country anyhow. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna catch anything here. Been here a minute and not even a nibble. Seeing if this works on anybody here. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Nope, just text. You guys took our Brexit disaster as a competition. By having Donald Trump as the president. Sure, that's how it works. Let's get out of here. This is a bad spot. I need deeper water, man. Let's go over there. Move your ass already, the little guy. Go, go, go! Go!
He's so cute when he's so small.
Just adorable. Just look at him. Man, that's deep. That was thick ice. There'll be a lot of fish down here because it's thick. Sorry if the whistling is too loud. It's Shadow of the Beast, man. Freaking awesome tune. Yeah, I'm on a lure. Okay. No snacks for you then down there. Hey there, Dune! Just joined. This looks exciting at first glance. Let's see if it can prove you wrong. Well, it's not really exciting, but it's relaxing and fun, you know? You just sit around, catch fish like a pike, or bream, harps, eels. Welcome again, Planet Dune. Haven't seen Planet Dune here in a while. Usually Planet Dune is over at YouTube. So is VR the future of gaming or still just a gimmick? It's not really a gimmick anymore. It's legit. There's a lot of games being made for VR. A lot of them really work. One of the best games that I've so far played on the VR is Gorn. Gorn is freaking awesome. Maybe I should do a... Maybe I should play Gorn tomorrow for the live stream. So you guys get to see what Gorn is like. It's a lot of fun. It's like an exercise machine in VR form. Yeah, no, don't you dare fall back in there. Yeah, you get over there. Strongly at the gimmick side though, but not exclusively. Yeah, there's a lot of games that are just gimmicks. But it's getting more, there are more legit games being made. So it's turning off the gimmick side. Fishing here today, Gorn tomorrow. Yep. You think it's more just a way to play games now rather than either the future of gaming or a gimmick. Yeah. It's your choice if you want to play games in VR or not. Because lots of these games don't really require to have VR. Like this game, you don't require to have a VR set. You can play this without the VR. And there are lots of golf games actually made that you can play in VR or without. Very successful gimmick which will hit the mainstream as soon as the price drops in about 10 years or less. Yeah, it's the VR set themselves that are still very expensive, so that is why it's still called a gimmick. Hey Jup! You just came across a video that other day that said just how many games were coming for the PlayStation VR headset. You mean it's huge? Well, the PlayStation VR actually is a lot bigger than PC VR gaming. You'd love to try a racing game in VR, that'd be cool. Well, at least I know, as far as I know, there still aren't any racing games in VR, but they really should add. Having read Otherland, you're looking forward to them becoming properly affordable and mainstream. As far as I know, I haven't actually seen any racing games in VR yet. But I do know that you can drive a car in the SpiderMwa VR version. There you actually get to drive a car. Literally, you will be driving the car, turning the wheel and everything. But just a pure racing game? No idea. If there is one. At least I haven't seen one. It depends on how you are using the word gimmick. If you are using it in its correct way, you agree. But most people use the word gimmick as a disparaging word for any technology they think is ultimately useless. That's what I think too, Candy. That people use it in a very negative way. Or a fad, yep. Lord Carnage reviewed a VR racing game. It's truly amazing. Oh, so there is a racing game. Probably not for the Oculus Rift, though. That's another problem with most VR games. Most of them are made for HTC Vive. And I got an Oculus Rift, but this was very cheap that I got it. Even with the touch controls. And this works really well, but they really don't make games for Oculus Rift. They always get the HTC Vive first. As far as I know, there are no differences between the VR sets. They're both really good VR sets. And why do I keep seeing the fish there? The fish are over there, not in the controller. Can you play normal 3D games in VR? Nah. As far as I know... Holy shit, that's a lot of text. I didn't even get to read all of it. God damn it. You don't mean it in a bad way, you mean gimmick as the games are little games like this, but main AAA games, say Final Fantasy or COD or stuff like that. Yeah. The only AAA game, as far as I know, AAA games that are in VR, there is, like I said, the LA Noire, and then there's the Doom VR, which I've heard is not that well made. But it takes time to make a game like this to make it work in VR, you know. Isn't there a Skyrim VR version, or did you read that wrong? No, there is a Skyrim VR version, but it's still pretty much under development because, as far as I've heard, it doesn't work as well as it should. But it's good, at least. But it could be better. And there's also Fallout 4 VR recently released, but that's only for HTC Vive, not for the Oculus. You would have expected them to add VR support to that one car game, which is, or at least started as basically a physics tech demo. Wreckfest, maybe? Project Cars? Well, there is Wreckfest, and then there's Beam NG as well. That's another physics game that I have, actually. But I don't know if that game has any VR support for it. But Project Cars has a VR support, so that is actually a racing game. Project Cars is the racing game that has VR support. Since you should amend your comment anyway, you define gimmick as not yet very practical and or feasible, but still interesting, not will never succeed. He reviewed Drive Club VR for the PlayStation 4, a very in-depth driving game with all the bells and whistles. You're sure you can? I can't review it right now, but you will try to provide a link. Okay. I think I'm running out of fish in this area. I'll just catch this one and then we're gonna move to another location. Not catching as many fish in a short successions as I should be. I thought that was a rock or something, but it's not. It's another fisherman sitting there doing some ice fishing, like we should be. But I'm running. A little bit further. Boom, 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 boom. The link isn't permitted. Just search a Lord Carnage Drive Club VR on YouTube. Sure, I will. Although I don't know why I should. I don't have a PlayStation 4 or any VR sets for it, so I don't really care. If it's PlayStation 4 related only, I don't care. Because I don't have a PlayStation 4 or a VR set for it, so I don't actually care. Yeah. If I don't have a thing like an Xbox or a PlayStation 4 or any kind of that stuff, I don't care about the reviews or such for them. Because why should I, when I don't have them? But I guess it could be still interesting to see because it's a VR racing game. You can play C64 games in 3D with the Yace 64 emulator. Sounds interesting. It tempts you into investing in a VR headset. Alas, you also want the racing seat and the driving wheel, but aren't you at least curious as to how it looks? A little bit curious. So I might just check it out of curiosity only. Just to see what it looks like in the PlayStation. Also, random, completely unrelated fun fact, weightlifting in C64's World Games crashes if you try to raise the weight above 860 kilograms. You ran into a video the other month of someone who was building a VR game for the C64. A VR game for the C64. Now, there's ambitious. Somebody is being very ambitious about that. Fish! Nibble, 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 nibble. Nibble, 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 nibble. Bite my line. Thank you. It really is amazing. You're a new kind of fish. What are you? A tench. Never heard of you. Don't even know what you would be in Finnish. Anybody there Finnish can tell me what tench is in Finnish? Just go to sanakirja.org. Sanakirja.org. I get the word translated. It's the sanakirja.org is usually the place where I go. I keep saying it in Finnish, but the first word is in Finnish. It's just basically the exactly not sure if you could even hope to locate that video. Maybe a search word or two is easier than you were thinking. What was it? Tench. Yes, exactly, tench. Like wench with a T. You had a window over the stream temporarily, but tench. You can see it there. Tench. Sanakirja.org is actually a place where I go when I can't remember an English word or anything. I go there to look it up because it pretty much is a translation book.org. That's what it means. Suutari. Huh. Okay. I wonder if they have or plan to add VR to Road Redemption. They actually have a plan for that, but they're still working on the game on its own, so... But I've heard that eventually they will try to make the game work in VR. I don't think it will be first person, as far as I've heard. So it will be a third person playing, but you will be in there and you would be doing all the action yourself. But I don't know. I don't know if they will do it. It's just a rumor. No official word from the developer themselves. I do have Road Redemption. I bought the game just for fun. I'm gonna make another location change towards the starting line. You always want to just go back to Wikipedia for the word and look for the link to finish Wikipedia. Search words Commodore 64 VR headset game, pull the video up line first listing. Okay. You shouldn't be suggesting any video links or anything to me during live streams because at the end I will forget all of them. Look, Bunny! Bunny! Get over here, you rabbit son of a bitch! You're cute! Just look at that! It's a huge bunny too. Look at the size of that thing! Oh yeah, I should be fishing. Excuse me, I need to go there. Everybody else is around here as well because this is close to the starting line. So do our last fishings here. Try to catch at least 2 fish. Have you tried VR Minecraft yet? Not yet, actually. I have had the thought of trying it, but I have always forgotten to try it. Just to see what it's like. 4 minutes. But I will try it eventually. When I remember to do so. LOL, says Spicky. I guess he said LOL for me chasing the rabbit. Another pike. A smaller pike this time, but a pike. Anyway. At this rate, I might be able to catch more than 2 fish. I'm close to the start line anyway, so I couldn't go for 3 fish. Haven't played it yet, but it looks like a lot of fun. Was thinking of getting it with the Steam gift card you got, though. Might get this and a few $50 games instead. Yeah, it's your choice. But if you do get Road Redemption, expect lots of difficulty. It's a freaking difficult game. You will die often, and it takes a long while to get used to the controls of the bike. It's not an easy game at all. I haven't played it a lot, like maybe an hour in total, but it's freaking difficult. But also a lot of fun. You like difficult games though, then you might enjoy it. It's a lot of fun though. Though being difficult, it's a lot of fun. What happened to that Microsoft Virtual Glass thing? They did Minecraft on that and it looked incredible. People didn't care about it and it got forgotten. And that's all I know about it. Get back to the starting zone before time runs out. Still got plenty of time. Woo! Vicky fish. Another sotari. Wonderful. Microsoft recently released those AR glasses. Doesn't matter what size of fish I get, I just need more fish. And that was a roach. Roach is a really tiny fish. Just look at this little guy. Hello, else. If you mean HoloLens, you think it's still just an experimental project and not in a wide release yet. AR is a whole different ballgame compared to VR. It's called the HoloLens, you believe. And I just noticed I'm running out of time. Come on, come on. Skip. Kippi, juoksee. Mene, täysillä vittu. Vauhtiin jalkoihin, perkele. At least I caught a lot of fish. You guys are twins. Just different hats. Achievement unlocked. Fish story. Okay. I got 3rd place. Wow. Delva. 24. Hey, I got biggest fish. That's the fish story. Yay. I got only 5 points. I might not be in the lead anymore. No, I'm still in the lead. If Delvo wins this one and I get 3rd place, we will tie. Total weight. So I still need to catch a lot of fish, but they need to be heavy fish. And this is 45 minutes. Okay. It's gonna be something. Oh yeah, HoloLens, that was it. Roach, aka Särki. Yay, lemmings! Yeah, I got a lot of lemmings music here. Now, this is the first lemmings. Okay, people. 45 minutes of fishing. Go. Let's go for some heavy fish, and that guy has a big hat. And you have a bucket on your head. I got shot. Ugh. You thought Devil was the king of highways, not ice fishing. Well, he's not a king here. You have DK2 for a while, but got rid of it because you thought the resolution was rather low, blurry, etc. Has this been improved in these newer VR sets? I think so. I mean, it's still blurry, but it's because it's 2 lenses, you know. But it's not too blurry. You just have to set the headset correctly. Bonus round, break a stack of car doors with hook hands. No, it's not Dungeon Keeper 2 in VR. That's what they called their second VR set. It was called the HTC Vive DK2. So it's either Dungeon Keeper 2 or Donkey Kong 2. You make the choice. Gotta go, thanks for the stream. You're welcome, Max! Come by and come back tomorrow for more streaming goodness. Probably will be playing Gorn tomorrow. Will be fun. Will be a short stream though, because it's a lot of work to play Gorn. Whoop. Got a fish. Since both Lemmings and HoloLens talk, you'll post it in the Discord too, so I can see it later. Okay. Rift used the DKX numbers, not the Vive. Oh, it was Rift. Well, this is Rift that I am using. You're not a very heavy fish. Yeah, only 400. I need a better lure. Or let's use the copper. I caught lots of bream and such with that. And this is good depth. So I'm gonna be fishing here for a while. Just sit back, relax, and watch the sun. I'm making you all go blind now. That's quite the ice hole that I have created. I really do hope I haven't been too loud or anything. Like I said, I've never used this microphone on the Oculus Rift itself before, so I don't know how good it is. At least you guys haven't complained at all, so... That got your attention. Get up here. Sounds okay to you. A bream. A small bream. I need heavier fish. That's not good at all. Give me a fat fish. Come on, you fish. I need a drink. Damn it, it's gonna be difficult to drink. Sorry if I bumped the microphone too much there. Sorry. That looks pretty cool. If you have any lead weights, just shove them inside the fishes to increase the weight. If only. I don't think this does anything. Other than give me a big bream. It's not really that heavy. I'm gonna change the lure. I'm gonna use Dolphin's Revenge. LOL. Use the force, Luke. Boink. Look, it's still alive. I'm glad it actually shows that I'm pushing the button there. Just look at this. Fish! This total weight tournament is going to be a total bust for me if I don't start getting some fish. 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 Fish in there. Just that hook over there. Get into that freaking hook. Get in my belly. Not even a freaking nibble. Yee-haw! What do I get? Something heavy, please. Now that is a bream. Okay, change the location. Let's go way over there. Way over there. That's a good spot. I got a good feeling about that. Actually, maybe a little bit more to the left. There we go. I got a good feeling about this spot. I just know it. Let's go for it. And I got a good feeling about this. It's fucking shallow. I mean, that's 40 meters. That's the biggest depth in the whole freaking lake. And I am at like 10 meters. Might be even less. That's 20 meters. Yeah, that's about 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45. Yeah, I'm less than 15 meters. Right, that's like 15 yards depth. Not much. I'm not gonna be catching anything. I might be having the wrong jig on there. I don't think Dolphin's Revenge is good for here. Copper, I think, was the best. To catch breams and pikes. I think my sound effects will tell you what game this music is from. You don't think you've been over anything deeper than 10 meters in Finland, apart from the deeper bits they've excavated for ship routes? Can barely hear the music. Yeah, it's really low. Even I can barely hear it. Maybe I should up the volume. Now that's a heavy fish. I'll just go to a better spot. And while we're moving there, I'll try to up the volume. There. Ugh. Hopefully that's better. All right. We're deeper. Audible. Good. I just don't want the music to be too loud so it doesn't overpower my voice, you know. I can feel little nibbles. And can we get a bite? Definitely not too loud, even drilling the hole overpowered the music. Okay. I mean, it's not easy for me to adjust the volumes because I don't know how hide the volume is for you guys, because I'm not watching the stream. If this song is just quiet, I might need to adjust for the next one. I mean, for me, it's starting to get maybe a bit too loud. I mean, it's not too loud, but it makes me talk louder. Because it makes me feel I need to talk over the music. I don't want the music to be too loud. Oh wait, this isn't Mrs. Robinson. Unsure of Winamp, but at least XM Play has an option which will boost all songs to a certain level dynamically, so it'll crank up for quieter songs and turn down for louder ones. I think Winamp has that as well, but I don't think I have activated it, so... That's why some songs are more quiet than others, because I haven't activated the equalizer thingy. I'm sure Winamp does have it. The negative reviews in Steam for this game are hilarious. It's all just people angry because it's a game about ice fishing, which is boring. What were they expecting exactly? I've also seen lots of complaints in some other games are like, on VR games especially, it's, I can't get the game started, this sucks, negative review because it doesn't work. It's like, have you considered that your computer is the wrong one for the game? You cannot take those kind of reviews seriously because it's just people complaining that the game doesn't work on their computer. And especially for this game, yeah, those negative reviews are just sad. Because when they see an ice fishing game, how can they expect there to be something else in it? I'm not gonna be sword fighting against fish. I'm fishing here. This is supposed to be relaxing, and it is. It's very nice and relaxing, actually. I do like it. Although, having this headset on for 2 hours is starting to hurt my neck. Legend of Cage. Gonna be ninjas around here? That's actually what... That's what a VR needs. A game where you are a shinobi and you throw stars at enemies. We need a throwing star VR game. Doesn't work for me, sucks! Do you have a VR set? No, lol, why? Sexy skybox when looking up. Wanna see the sun, Jace? It's right over there! Hey there, son! How you doing? Looking very hazy and blurry. Sometimes there are clouds when you're here at the fishing section. You get to see some clouds. There was one that was like, this game sucks because it doesn't have any tutorials. You shouldn't have to go to YouTube to figure out how to play it. From watching you play it, you don't think this game is the hardest to figure out how to play. It does have a tutorial in the game, actually. You meant the corners in the fog, really. Oh, you meant that, yeah. And that is one of the things you think will kill VR. All that headgear and stuff that goes with it. Well, actually, Oculus Rift has a version that is wireless. They actually released it, like, just before Christmas. A wireless set. It has a power pack that you can that you put on your belt or your waist. And it actually works really well, I've heard. And with the touch controls and everything, it's really good. So the guy is just an idiot then. Yep, they didn't look at the menu to find the tutorial for the game. They'll make the hardware better as time goes on. Yep, they will. You truly believe that AR is the tech that will surpass VR. If done right, it will be very lightweight, no wires, and far more flexible. There's no worrying about that. You can't really avoid it. Yep. But back to answering Candy, yeah, this game actually does have a tutorial, and the idiot just didn't look up on the menu screen. I can show after we're done with the tournament where the tutorial is. You're a Crucian Corp. Actually, can you see the tutorial in this menu? Nope. It's only in... Wait, 7 kilograms. There's the starting line. I don't know what that fish is. Let's go back to the map. Let's actually go find another place to fish at. Carp, aka Ruutana. That's what it is. I need to go all the way. That's the starting line. Well, I think the fish, actually the fish picture that we saw on the map, that actually is the fish shop that is in the level. Personally, I think AR is too intrusive, could be used to track people even more effectively than smartphones, maybe just you're just paranoid. No, I think AR would be used for that. I agree on that part. It's not very trustworthy of technology, in my opinion. NSA gonna be all over your shit once again. All you can find on the subject of VR games coming for PlayStation is that the vague figure of 100 plus titles are coming this year, so Sony is full on supporting the VR platform. Good for them. Yeah, I've heard that the PS4 actually is going to have lots of VR games coming in. AR was the thing that let you saw reality but rendered stuff over it? I think so. That's what the HoloLens glasses were. Didn't Google also make their own Google Glass for that system, the HoloLens? Dot, says Jace. Ellipses. You just imagine the first-person VR version of Shadow of the Colossus. Well, there is a VR version of The Last Guardian on PlayStation 4. Still a demo version, but apparently it works really well. It looks really cool. Yeah, that's what the hell is saying right now. That's what I just said. The Last Guardian VR demo. I watched this Jacksepticeye play it, and he said that it's freaking awesome. Get to see Turkey really close up and all. I need to find a better spot. This is way too shallow. Although these are not the most lightweight fish, but still. Got 24 minutes to go. There. Totally agree, AR would require an endless active camera feed, just the thing that Big Brother would have fetishes over, always knowing everything about everyone, yeah. Still haven't played nor even seen a little bit of Last Guardian, hoping that Sis will get a PS4 and the game. I watched Jacksepticeye play Last Guardian through, and it is phenomenal looking. You would try it, but can't access the store. But yeah, Last Guardian is just like Shadow of the Colossus. Similar in gameplay and everything. And it's freaking cool. It's in the same universe as Shadow of the Colossus and Eco. Why is it so shallow here? God fucking damn it. You took your $29 tablet over to the beach to see if its voice-to-text function needed internet or not. Though you thought the beach had no internet, possible spots, the feature still works slowly. You hope I enjoy it more than he did, Jace. Talking to Jace there. Not me. I'm gonna go way over there next to the border. Unfortunately, if you don't like the camera idea, VR is probably moving towards doing its tracking with cameras on the headset too. They are trying to do something like that. Was looking so forward to that game that finally be greeted with half the game of looking at the dog's rendered asshole. It is in the game. Trico, you can actually see Trico's butthole. Because Trico is an animal. Yeah, this is much better. You probably will. You tend to get into things with open mind without hyping shit up for yourself, nor getting into it with the mindset of looking for things which are shit about it. That's the best way to go about games. Just have your own expectations. Don't need to read the hype or anything about it. You saw a video on Last Guardian VR. They made the game stationary to avoid making players wonder too much about their playing space. Yep. You just teleport around. You don't actually do your own walking or anything. It's teleporting, but the experience itself is really good. At least that's what Jacksepticeye said. That you feel the height and everything of the area and such. We played 1.0, couldn't use the patches. You heard they fixed some of the issues in camera angles, but you don't know. The difference with VR and AR is that you only have VR on when you are playing a game. The point of AR is to have it on all the time, no matter where you are. Yeah, that's the difference between VR and AR, but I still think that VR would be better just for general gaming, while AR would be better for, like, talking to people or making phone calls and text and such and having it on the glasses or whatever. I don't know. You're kind of wondering if in the VR version Last Guardian, if they really truly left in that moment when Trico eats your character. Maybe they will. You never know. Maybe they will. It would be terrifying. Although the kind of AR we're getting initially wanted probably something you walk around the city in. Probably. Just to have it at home. 20 minutes. Halfway through. Holodeck on your table. Yeah. It's like you're gonna be inside the Star Trek. AR can also introduce a massive television to watch, easily replacing traditional TV sets. True, very true. But who watches TV these days anyway? I caught 3 fish in inside 3 minutes, and now I'm not getting a nibble. Man, it's been almost 2 minutes. Actually, now that you think about it, you think Google Glass kind of killed the idea of everyone walking around with something like that on tracking your every move. People just found it creepy and intrusive. It's why Google dropped the concept. Yeah. It's like they were invading your life. Literally, your life. The places you go, they wouldn't get the data of what food you just ate in which restaurant, how much money you spent on the food and all that. Very intrusive. It's like you don't have any privacy in your life anymore. All thanks to Google Glass. And I think AR would be doing that as well. Yet everyone doesn't have a problem carrying a phone around. Well, most don't. Nice correction. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Basically. I mean, you do go to places with free Wi-Fi to your phone, and they can access your phone easily with that. So it's pretty much the same thing, you know. Except you're just wearing some stupid-looking glasses all the time. That's the difference. You can have giant TV screens in VR too, but you guess people might prefer an AR version of it. You can see Chinese non-name AR eyeglasses being real cheap and easy to eBay order. Probably have some kind of Raspberry Pi priced computer tucked away to drive it with. At least phones don't have cameras which can spy on stuff. Yeah, they totally don't. Google Glass was too unique, like a Georgie LaForge's headgear, way too distinct. The knockoff versions would be more generic and ignorable by the general public. Pretty much. Ugh. Unsure if the sarcasm was evident enough in that, seeing that you didn't use a smiley. I kinda got your sarcasm in that, Jace. Kinda got it. Here. Damn. AR screens can do TV, PC, gaming, smartphone, any screen, which outdates a ton of modern devices. Good for them. It's just that it'll take a while before AR is that invisible. Yep. I mean, it's a work in progress. Just give it time. In a couple of years, maybe we will get some really cool AR stuff. But for now, we have VR. You better be happy about it. Because I like it. I like it a lot. Can I get some fucking fish? I need some fish. I need some fish. Now give me lots of fish. I've caught almost 13 kilograms, and I don't think that's good enough. I got 14 minutes left in the game. Give me fish. Can't go that high. How's the multiplayer in this? I don't know. I have to check it out with Specky, because he has the game as well. You can also see AR/VR being coupled with newer tech called Li-Fi, which uses light to transmit the info. It also means solar power can replace battery packs and life support wires. There are also people making a lot of strange stuff for VR, some of which I probably shouldn't mention here. Ew, candy! But yeah, people have made all kinds of weird stuff for VR. And they're even actually making some devices for VR, that kind of VR stuff. Oh, that's a big green. Nice. Almost a kilogram. When I was looking up for VR stuff, just games and such that work with the Oculus Rift, I ended up seeing those kind of news titles and such. Yeah, have you seen some of that? Nah, who hasn't? Special interest devices. Yeah, something like that. We've seen Reddit posts of it. Of course, in Reddit you can see all kinds of posts. And I'm not surprised that Reddit would have posts like that. Not surprised at all. Actually, I think it was through Reddit that I found one of those posts. One of the bigger trends in VR that you've noticed is a ton of games in the horror genre. Yeah, there's thousands of horror games. Some of them not very good, but some of them are really terrifying, and I ain't gonna play any of them. Oh, Bream, Lahana. Ah, that's what it is. Lahana. Huh. Didn't know they actually have blue fins. Blue fins. That was supposed to be a Finnish joke, but I don't think people got it. So I'm just telling you, that was supposed to be a Finnish joke. Or joke about the Finnish. You know, blue. And fins. You know, Finnish. Fishy, 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 fishy! Help me out with the killing this joke that I tried to make! I'm feeling rather awkward! Bluefin is what you get when you sit next to a hole in the ice for half an hour. I've been here for 2 hours, man. I'm more than blue, dabba-dibba-di-die. You like VR horror more when it's mostly just atmospheric. But most of them are, like, super jump scary. That much I do know. There aren't that many atmospheric horror games in VR. They just rely a lot of... Achievement unlocked, 2 kilogram whitefish. Holy shit! Look at the size of that motherfucker. 2.2 kilogram. Wow. Jeez. Woo! And the competition is total weight, so that helps me a lot. Awesome. You wouldn't want to play any of those either, way too realistic. Yeah, I think I would just shit my pants constantly. That's a lot of fish. Yep. You are my priced fish for now. And you look delicious. I would eat you in a heartbeat. Damn. What is whitefish, Jace? Can you look that up? Ah, Sika. Thank you. You actually looked it up before I asked. So you are way ahead of me. Sika. Actually, that is a good fish. It's a very tasty fish. I like fish. I actually do love fish. There aren't that many fish that I don't like the taste of it. Starting to think, is there a fish that I don't like the taste of? I think lahana. Graphical glitches make it look even more delicious. Yeah, if you have noticed that the game keeps shaking or the VR keeps shaking, it's because of this. The chat. It causes some lag to the game. I figured it out during playing. And it's this that causes the lag. But it's good to have. I mean, I can see the chat in VR. No need to look up under and see what you guys been talking about. I actually can look in here. From what you've heard of fish eaters, särki isn't a great food fish. Huh. Yeah, that's not a good fish to eat. Yeah. Nine minutes. And also, if you've been wondering about the music, this is from a game called Leander. Or as a kid, I used to call it Leander. SpiderMwa, is there still problems with the Oculus Rift and people that have sight problems or motion sickness, or did they fix that a long time ago? I haven't had any problem. What are you using for the chat? It's a program on Steam called OVR. It's shortened from Overlay VR, so I can have this kind of an overlay in the VR. I looked up a tutorial how to get the chat to work in VR, and the program OVR is the one to use. And it doesn't work with all the games, but hopefully it works with Gorn, although I doubt that it will. But we'll see. I'll try to make it work. Time to prepare for work. Going quiet. Okay, jump. Enjoy your work. A little under 8 minutes. Motion sickness can still be an issue with VR, but they've minimized it compared to the really early days, yep. If motion sickness is a thing for you, there's nothing hardware or software can do for you. That's true. If you do get motion sickness easily from pretty much anything, then VR is not for you, because you will get motion sickness regardless. But I have no problem with motion sickness, so I am fine. But they do have, it has its own adjustable things, as in the wideness of the lenses and how high you keep the VR headset. That can minimize motion sickness a little bit. And it also depends on what kind of games you play. Because I actually do get some, I don't get motion sickness, but I can get vertigo from games. Then you won't get the VR. Yeah. Well, like I said, it depends on what kind of games you're gonna play. If it's a lot of actual, like, Gorn or something, you might get motion sickness from it. But if it's games like this, no motion sickness, really. Your eyes experience movement, yet your balance organ doesn't. Only thing that can fix that is experience, if you're able to adjust to things. Yep. Those issues that VR used to have were mostly due to low frame rates. Now it's mostly the nature of the interface. Yeah. Because as I'm playing this is like 60 FPS and it can go up to 120 FPS in the frame rate on the VR. So you wouldn't be getting any motion sickness from the frame rate, at least. You want 90 Hz or hertz, and for it to never drop in performance, so it's not quite nothing from hardware. But there are no other current practical solutions, and major headsets already are 98 Hz. You don't get motion sickness from anything except VR. Really, Cass? And also, hi, Cass. I don't think we're gonna be getting any more fish from here. I've been here 3 minutes trying to get a fish, or at least 2 minutes already. And nothing. So let's go and get close to the, starting point again. Got 5 minutes. Rabbit! There's a rabbit. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Yeah, that's the starting point. Can I actually click here to get to the No, it doesn't show. I'm gonna go there. At least I can fish a little bit here. Might be shallow, but hey. I just need fish! Ooh, it's deep. Hello, Cashua Bastard. I think I read your name right. Ugh. Ugh. Good to get some neck bracers. Because after 2 hours, the headset will start to hurt your neck. Trust me. That's why it's usually advised with the VR headsets that you play at least for an hour, but then stop for a while. I should have taken a break before I started this. Take the headset off and... oh, that's a big pike. How big? Yes, 1.6 kilograms. Good, good, good. Definitely wouldn't mind trying the digit price tag. Well, there are things they avoid doing on the software side in order to not give people who are susceptible motion sickness. They do get a high from Cass. Hi, Candy. Lol. All that. Like, hi, Cass, you're a bastard. Hi, Cass. There's too much talking. I was trying to read the long texts. Loc ho ho. Now Jace is just making fun of typos. As if I wouldn't. Boom, 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 boom. 2.5 minutes. But I'm right next to the starting line, so I can fish for 2 minutes. Woo! Big bream. Why didn't I start the fishing here at the start? This is awesome. We got some heavy fish in here. So you're probably fine in VR, even if you're affected. It just limits what you can play a bit. Yeah. As well as how you can play it. Yep. And like I already said, Nightcall, it depends on the game you play, because not all of VR games are like lots of movement and all that. So a game just like a game like this, you can just relax and not move at all, and you won't be getting any motion sickness out of it. You must be very patient then, Jace. Okay, not like you can afford it anytime soon anyhow. But if you want to, go for it. Come on, VR is fun. All the games that I played so far, I have enjoyed a lot. And also thinking, if I don't play Gorn tomorrow, maybe I will play some Rescue Tees. Because Rescue Tees is a very silly game. I have to think about it. Either Rescue Tees or Gorn tomorrow. More like it's something that's completely out of sight, out of mind until then. I don't even know what Jace is talking about because I missed the first. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, be a big fish too! Yes! You're quite a hefty fish. Back to map. Come on. Get your ass over there. There we go. Hello, fellas. Yeah, you got my hat. Take it off. Hey, you got my face as well. Damn it. Everybody looks like me. It's about waiting till VR sets are in the double digits. You doubt that happens. Yeah, me too. I don't think there ever will be in double digits, except maybe in 10 years. I don't think it will ever drop that low. You are kind of shooting for something that's improbable. Hey, hey! I got first place! I win the whole thing! And I got the biggest fish with the white fish! I kind of regret buying it. It's worth waiting for second gen if you ask me. Unless you go for Gear VR or such, or Google Cardboard. They will. Well, Jace is patient. Well, you might doubt it. You might doubt it. You others might doubt it. Jace doesn't. Jace is extremely patient. That I know of him. And I won by a landslide, well, like 3 kilograms over. And Delvo even got 31 fish. I got 2 less, and I still won. So screw you, people. That's what people said about 128 megabyte memory chips back in the days. Yep. Like I said, Jace is very patient, so it will happen eventually for him. First! Woo! I win! Yay! Who's the winner? I'm the winner! Yay! Me! What you see happening now is that with the new Vive Plus, they simply sell the stock they have of the Vive and replace it with Vive Plus. So they take literally 0 physical place. Nice! GG! Specky is the only one to actually start saying GG. I was kind of surprised that the whole chat didn't go crazy with GG! Congrats! And all that when I win. First! I win. And then again, it's ice fishing. Let's see what equipment I can get for the next time I play this game. I could use another, well, not a drill. I don't need a drill, but these guys, rods. I could use another rod. They may drop the Vive some in price in hopes of plus, but not double digits. You never know. Hells, you never know. Also, people said LCD TVs would be like 50 bucks by now. You are underestimating the power of... the power of greed over making the actual cost of making something. Sure. Thanks for the cheer. I really need to get that fixed. Apparently, it didn't fix the problem completely. I do know how to fix that, though. The repeated sound effect. I know how to get that fixed. So what is the difference between the silver, well, the medium standard compared to others? Let's see. Great rod for catching small fish with light jigs. Very sensitive and fast to use, but not good for catching larger fish. More sensitive to other UL rods, but reeling is slower. Okay. How about the heavy classic? Not very sensitive or quick to use, but can bear the weight of even the biggest fish. I'll take it. I should buy it. It's good to have another rod, after all. What other equipment or bait? How about jigs? Common carp, bream, whitefish, crucian carp, pike, tench. And actually, that's a good one. A really good one. I'll buy it. Indian peafowl, brown trout, perch, pike, brook trout, asp, and burbot. I don't even know the half of these names of fish. Zander, pike, ruff, brown trout, eel, and salmon. Ooh, a salmon, you say? I'll buy you. I can catch some salmon with that. Salmon is my favorite fish of all of them. So what's the goal then? Brook trout, crucian carp, perch, roach, pike, rainbow trout. Ooh, rainbow trout is good too. Why? Got 600 left. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything else. Okay. That's for next time. But for now, thank you everybody for joining the live stream. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you enjoyed. At least I had fun. And, oh, there you are. Hi. Hello, guys. Hi. I can actually see you now. I'm gonna get real close. Didn't actually realize that I was this far away. But, thank you everybody for joining the live stream. And tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing another VR game tomorrow. Gorn or Rescue Tees. I don't know yet. But I'll have to set it up for tomorrow. So, I'll see you guys then. And, you guys take care of yourselves. And, remember, ice fishing is relaxing and fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Man. Whew. That was... sweaty face. Really sweaty.